Hey everyone, I'm Chris. Welcome to my home here in Alexandria, Virginia. This is Miller. Today I wanted to talk about my Tesla solar system, Powerwalls, and car, and how it all works together in a grand ecosystem. Thanks for joining. Let's get started. Behind me, as you can see, is my super sweet Tesla solar system. What you've got here is an 8.8 kilowatt system. There's also a few Powerwalls in the back, which we'll get to in a little bit. These solar panels produce energy when the sun hits them. Bear with me, I'm probably telling you things you know already. And next we're going to look how this energy gets into the house and how it gets stored in the Powerwalls in the back.
Let me explain. No, there is too much. Let me sum up.
So in addition to the solar panels on the roof, which produce energy, there's some additional equipment needed to properly get the whole house fit and working right. And here we're looking at some of that. The first piece is your inverter. The white conduit here, the small one, comes straight from the solar system on the roof and into the inverter. Notice how nicely Tesla paints that conduit to match the brick color of the house. Notice how they aesthetically line it up with my radon tube here. I barely know what this is. They had to put it in when I bought the house for some safety reason. I still feel like I'm healthy, but like this is, this was here, and they basically ran it along parallel, which I appreciate. They're not just slapping it on there like the lines over here. I'm not going to talk trash on my utility providers, but if we look at it here from communications companies and Dominion, they kind of just slap it on wherever it is. It looks a little messy. Tesla, not that way. So thank you, Tesla, for appreciating the aesthetics of the home. The power from the solar panels it's made as direct current on the roof. And the purpose of the inverter is to switch that from direct current to alternating current, which the house needs. So that magic is happening in here. Once that switch happens from direct current to alternating current, flows down this conduit into a T-junction. This way goes to the Powerwalls, which we'll look at soon, and this way comes into the house and interconnects with Dominion. These 3 additional pieces of equipment are necessary when self-powering your home with Tesla Solar and Powerwall. This one here is your AC disconnect. It serves the purpose of basically turning the system off or islanding the energy up there. If you need to turn off the system, throw this down, the whole system's turned off. You've got your breaker backups here for your inverter and the 2 Powerwalls. And the gateway, basically your new main. Solar and Powerwall virtually becomes the main system of the house, and on the other side of this, inside the house, is your main service panel with all your breakers. So when you think about where you want to put this equipment, it's important to think, where is your main service panel, where is your meter. This will all need to ultimately tie together, and this is like the locations for this is decided usually at installation. So the crew will come, talk to you about where everything is, and kind of figure it out day of. So it's definitely important to be there during the install day. Pretty exciting. When you go solar, you'll get a new meter from your utility provider. So when I bought the house, it was kind of an old clunky meter. As part of the process that Tesla does, they work with your utility provider to get you a special net meter. The purpose of the net meter is to allow and track your energy flow, not just into the house, but also back to the utility company. This is pretty neat. Your meter will flow backwards. And I promise you, when you go outside on a sunny day, your Powerwalls are full already, and you watch this meter go down, it's a fantastic feeling, because now who's the boss? You're the boss now. And the utility company is basically trading you kilowatt hours. So if you give them 10 kilowatt hours on a sunny day, you'll get 10 back for free later that night, or later that week, or later that month. So here we are, my whole home backup, 2 Powerwalls right here. They're about 4.5 feet tall, about 2.5 feet wide, about 300 pounds a piece. And when the guys brought them in, they brought them in with these really heavy kind of industrial style dollies to get them into place. So it's awesome. Powerwall's coming in. So when you're considering where you might put yours, think about how a team is going to be physically able to get them to where you're hoping to put them. Again, I thought I was going to put them on the side of the house with the rest of the equipment, but my crew lead suggested, hey, why not put them right here, separated? This is sort of my back patio area. I have barbecues back here. I have friends over. I have parties. And I think it's a great sort of display point for them, a real conversation piece, as you might imagine. They have an automotive finish. So again, wonderfully aesthetic. And it's probably hard to tell from this angle, but there's two of them here. So they're stacked 1 and 2, which allows for the whole home backup and ultimately 27 kilowatt hours of storage, which is awesome. So basically, when the sun's not shining, this allows the house to be continuously powered from the sun. Rain or shine, night or day, this house is powered by sunlight, which is an amazing feeling. So a little bit up closer of a look, there's no switches or buttons except for the on-off switches here. And you basically leave them on all the time. Like our vehicles, they update with software frequently, so they're improving. It's hard to tell, but there's vents about right here. And they need to breathe. It's very quiet, all right? They're on right now. It's quieter than your refrigerator. Same vents on the other side. You have to make sure they breathe here, airflow necessary, and other than that, they take care of themselves. So one sort of problem and real annoyance with battery storage of the past is that you're not really sure if it's working. Historically, it's been, lead acid battery storage, kind of buried away somewhere at your house that you never really wanted to look at with cobwebs. It was a little scary. You didn't really know if it was working. And I think Tesla did a great job tackling this problem too with Powerwalls. Not only are they, in my opinion, great to look at, beautiful Powerwalls, you can monitor what they're doing in real time on your phone. And the point of the Tesla app is to monitor your home and your car. So here in real time, we could see the status of my home. As you can see, the Powerwalls are currently discharging at 94%. And to drill into that a little further, let's check our power flow. Oh yeah. So as we can see, the solar system is producing ever so slightly as the sun goes down on this beautiful day. The home is using 2.8 at the moment. Solar is only making 0.3. So the house is pulling the other necessary energy straight from the Powerwalls, which were filled up earlier today. As you can see, we're neither giving nor taking from the grid, which is a fantastic feeling. Oh yeah. Often I'm asked, how do you charge a car, Chris? Well, the answer is pretty simple. You charge at home every night as the car sits, and I'll show you how simple it is right here. There's several solutions for home charging. This is the mobile charging bundle that I keep at home, and I have it plugged into a regular 110 outlet. So it's just a trickle charge, but for me, every night that's plenty. It gives you somewhere in the realm of 3 to 4 miles an hour. So when I get home, take the mobile charging bundle, and push this button here. And like magic, you've got your charging port. Plug it in, and the pulsating green is good. So here we have the car trickle charging about 3 to 4 miles an hour. My commute's about 45-mile round trip. So this gives me just enough for that with the car sitting and charging every night. Thanks for taking the time to watch this video. I hope it was helpful to you. If you have any questions about Tesla Solar, Powerwalls, vehicles, the ecosystem, please comment in the links below. I'll also leave my email address in the video description, so email me directly there if I could be of any assistance to you, or come pay us a visit. We're at our Tyco Rd location in Vienna, Virginia. We have an awesome team there to support whatever you might need with solar, Powerwall, vehicles. Let us know how we could help you. Love to have you join the family.